We're back in the studio, lads.
Welcome back, boy. Welcome back. How was the week off? Don't knock the beer. How was the week off?
Good.
We all enjoy ourselves.
Good to be back.
Nice little June vacay.
Quite lovely, yeah.
Vacay.
How's the holiday, Joe? How's the hiatus?
Holiday. Fantastic. Great not to sit down with you guys for a week.
Oh, what a guy.
Dog. Well, it's good to be back for episode 40 of the MacPack podcast.
Take 40, baby.
Welcome back.
Drops the bomb. Drops the seed bomb.
G'day and welcome to the MacPack podcast.
We're back.
My name's Jake McKenna, and to my left this week, in order of biggest Olivia Rodrigo fan, it's my little brother Joe.
Jake, I'm going to need to correct you there. I'm not an Olivia Rodrigo fan. I'm an Olivia Rodrigo stan.
Oh, does that mean he's a bigger fan?
He's a big fan.
The biggest fan you can be.
Goodness gracious me! And to my right, coming at 6'1", as he does each and every week, it's the baby brother of the pack, who we call Junior Boy. How are you?
Joe and I have been loving the new Rodrigo album, Sour, and we're going to be talking about it on this week's 60-second segment.
We did the 60-second segment a couple of weeks ago when we talked about the footy.
Back with a vengeance.
And it's back. I love to see that. We also have a whole host of other things to chat about,
Bloody cano.
including a new job that you managed to acquire.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
bravo.
Back.
Our TikToks have been killing it. We've got a COVID update. We've got a bit of a
sir.
chat about the Tour de France. So I'm going to chat about petrol pumps. And we've got some quirky terms today, dude. It's a massive app. Let's get into it. Boys!
Brother Mingo.
We're back in action, back behind the cam, back in a real episode.
How are we, Brother Mingos?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling sick, but I'm feeling great.
Sick dog. How are you, mate? You went away. You disappeared.
Yeah, I've been away. We've done a leftovers episode.
We got a heap new followers listening and shit.
I know.
Now. You
Bloody
left.
oath, champ.
You left. Me and Junior Boy held down the fort like we do so well.
Throwing up those
I've
TikToks.
been posting them TikToks.
Yeah,
sir.
had like
The
a
followers are coming in.
couple 100,000 TikTok viewers over the week.
Yes, sir.
Not only on the TikTok, also a couple, mainly for Riley, some personal Instagram followers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy,
Yeah,
big
good.
funny guy.
Taking names.
What does that mean?
Many dudes following you?
Yeah, one. Good guy. We've chatted many a time. No. He was the first one. And then
The floodgates. He just pushed down the gate,
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
the
came
rest,
flying through.
the rest came. Goodness me! The last time we spoke to you, mate,
yes, sir.
you had informed us that you had hung up the old boots at said movie cinema theatre at Cataraswell.
Yeah, we
You don't work there anymore, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, well, I probably could still get sued.
Clown.
Yeah, well, I tried to quit, but then realised that I hate my new job. And I hate my new job. And I was there, and I was talking to this bloke. I was there for like 2 hours, and I was like, fuck, well, this is depressing as fuck. Great bloke.
does he
Great,
listen?
lovely bloke.
Shout out to him.
Listening to this guy talk makes me want to die.
Lovely bloke. But
Does
I was
he
just-
listen to the
I was just
podcast?
I was just like, fuck, this is a shocker, you know? And then it was my last day because you got to give the 2 weeks 2 weeks notice, right? So it was 14 days after I gave the 2 weeks notice. So I was calling it tight for time. when I messaged my manager saying, hey, can I revoke my resignation, champion?
On the day that you were meant to sort of...
Yeah, a few hours out.
Did you call him champion?
Nah. I sent like a cute message saying, I love the job, you know, everyone's so sweet and stuff. Can I stay? And she was like, oh, that's
You
so...
should see the guy I'm having to chat to at the moment.
Yeah.
It's really making me reevaluate my life.
And she was like, yeah, I'll ask boss lady, see what she says. And then boss lady was like, yeah, I'll ask head office over east,
Yeah.
see what they say. So I had my last shift, had a shift that night.
Oh, okay.
Spoilers. Didn't know if it was my last shift.
Yeah.
So I went in there talking to everyone like, I'll probably be back, might not be. So weird vibes because it was like, I didn't get to say goodbye to the place. Because it's like...
Did you?
I did a few times. It was more just like thinking like, this could be it. Which was still fitting in itself.
Yeah.
But I guess that was also nice that I like didn't know. But yeah, so then didn't hear back for a few days after that shift. Then got an email on Sunday. And she's going, hey Riley. No, mate. Not happening. You can't revoke the resignation.
Oh, so that's it. That's the
I've
end.
said no.
The campaign
and
is over.
That's it. That was it for that.
Oh.
But then the next day,
Oh.
Oh, you had an interview at the new
had an
place.
interview.
So
Onward
this
and
is not
upwards.
this is not the initial new job.
This is chapter 3.
So the job that he's sick of is a pre-existing condition.
Yep.
But the new job
Yeah.
had an interview for.
Yep. Apparently, I'm good at interviews.
Yeah, well, you're 3 of 3 now at interviews.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing was, I was a little bit late to the interview, which isn't a great thing
that's
for an
right.
interview.
Yeah.
I was pulling up. It's in Cannington. We're heading down Nicholson Road up to the Cannington lights. We
Yep.
turn left to go to Carousel, right to go down to Spotlight end of the lake, and yeah, like the maps was like turn left, and I was like, I don't reckon. I reckon it's right, but then I was like, the maps are always right. They're always a trusty little companion, so I went left.
Yeah.
And I was calling it tight already. I was like 5 minutes away. So then I was heading down. Got to the destination and realised it was not the place. I was out near like fucking Mazda and Automasters.
So maps has sent you to the wrong place. And where did you get this address from?
Is that the boss man?
Yeah, the boss sent me, the location manager sent me the address. And I was like, I could put in the store name, but I was like, I don't want to take a risk. I'll just click the link.
Yeah, good that he would
More
know.
accurate, yeah.
Especially because if he sent it to you, you're like, well, fair chance he knows where the place is, you'd
Exactly.
imagine.
So then, yeah, pulled up a little late, walked in, was just like
You put up what?
a little late.
How
Okay.
late?
7 minutes on the dot.
Fashionable.
Yeah, that's fashionable, exactly.
Was it just a one-on-one interview, or was there already
Well, yeah, it was
people
a dead
in there?
store. Like, the interview was at 9.
I don't think you're allowed to say that.
It was,
Yeah, good.
it was at 9.
Well, this is where I want to
It was
This shithole.
No customers. All right.
Can't
was-
wait.
it was 9 a.m. So it was their opening time.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So I think he was expecting me to be there
At opening.
with the gang when they opened the doors, you know. And then
Boy, was he wrong.
yeah, I walked in. I was like, "Hey, going? I'm here for an interview with name." And then he was
His
like,
name is name.
"He was like, hey, going? I'm name." And I was like,
And
"Yeah,
you're late.
And he looked at his watch.
Oh, good.
Did a cheeky watch check.
And
I
the
was
thing
like,
is, there's no one ever checks their watch unless they know that the person is
You were
late.
dead on time.
Yeah, that's not a thing.
yeah, and I was like, well, hold your horses, champion. There's a reason why I'm late, and it was because of you, because you sent me a wrong address.
Yeah.
He didn't like that. No, I didn't say it like that. I was just like, yeah, that's why I'm late. And he was like, fair enough. Go have a seat, and we'll chat, and we'll have it.
And you're in
we'll
the
have a chat.
furniture's shop.
It's a furniture shop.
You're just
What
sitting
seat
on one of the
did you pick?
Did the
I
interview
picked
happen
the
on one
table.
of the couches?
Yeah, I picked a recliner.
Just kick back.
Nah, I picked
Watch
like
the
a,
sunrise.
I picked like a dinner table right next to like the main road with the sun beaming
And
through.
Jake's Riley's just perched up on the table.
Yeah, I was sitting
Just
naked on the table.
Just laying on it. Spread eagle.
Yeah, this is my sales technique.
This is my power move. My power stance.
You on this table? My buttocks has touched it.
Yeah, so that means I'm 3 for 3 with interviews.
So you got the gig.
How was
Got
the
the gig.
interview?
Yeah, good.
When do you start?
Monday. Well, I meant to start Monday, but COVID calls.
Oh.
So I don't know when.
Crikey.
Probably still Monday.
Imagine if he loses his job before he gets the job.
Yeah.
And then the other container job you'll keep because
Nah,
that's...
fuck that.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
right.
actually.
Yeah.
When are you going to...
Everyone who works in those jobs has like a ticket to get out. Like they have a plan to leave.
Oh,
Like,
not
you
like, a,
literally
not like a
like-
visa. Oh, I thought you meant like a working
Like
visa.
you're talking to people and you're like, oh, yeah, like when are you gonna head off?
Oh, right.
It's not like how long have you like been here? Like, it's a good job. It's like, when are you?
When are you
fucking
leaving?
off? Yeah,
When are you
exactly.
getting out?
Why? What's most
like-
people's ticket? Like
It's like
Waiting
it's
for a
prison.
court,
Suicide.
waiting for a court date, suicide.
Well, it makes I don't know. It makes you think.
It does make you think.
It's a rough job. Yeah. No, I don't know what other people's plans are. I don't know other jobs that are similar to.
What about of the boys who you started there with all your mates?
Yeah.
And are they?
Yeah, they're planning on leaving. Yeah,
What
one of
about the mate who got you the job?
Oh yeah, they're more planning on leaving.
They brought you in so they could get
They're
out.
trying to get out fucking quick, like, fucking real quick.
Good.
Because they've been there longer than us, so they're even more sad every day.
Well, mate, congratulations on the new job.
Thanks, champ.
I wouldn't go quitting any more jobs
Yeah, let's
anytime
hope-
soon.
yeah,
I'll
let's
just
hope-
wait
I
for
hope this
COVID
one's
to
good.
blow over
That's the
before you
thing.
go quitting other jobs, I
Yeah,
reckon.
probably good
Lock
shout.
in the next before you ditch the
Good
last.
shout. Good shout.
Goodness gracious me. But yeah, congratulations on the West. 3 of 3 for job
Bang,
interviews.
bang, bang.
Not bad.
Very exciting. Good stuff. All right, boys. Since we've been gone.
Since we've been gone.
There's been a fair bit going on in the world.
There always is, but we missed it last
The
week.
world be doing stuff.
Yeah, man. The world keeps going. The MacPack stops, but the world keeps going.
We didn't stop. We never stopped.
We never stopped. We was on that grind.
Exactly, baby.
So what big news have you got for us, Jake?
Well, in the sports world.
Oh, yep. Sports. Love it.
Oh, we didn't. We were going to talk about Cody Simpson a couple of weeks ago, but he got bumped. We didn't have time.
Hey, lost.
He was trying to make the whole Olympic team. He was
Who's this
Curtis,
guy?
He was
like
an old
Australian
Justin Bieber.
He was Australia's
type.
Justin Bieber.
J-Boo. Did he win like AGT? I mean,
I don't know. I don't think so.
He just sort of was.
Yeah, just sort of rocked up.
Anyway, he tried
Good
to
on
become an Olympic swimmer.
Yeah,
So-
apparently a good swimmer. Started swimming for the first time since he was like 13 or something, and was trying to make a go at the Olympics. The plan is to not make these Olympics. I think it's part of his training ritual or whatever to get to the next set of Olympics.
oh,
So it's a bit of a
bravo.
watch this space.
yeah.
But
Trust the
essentially,
process.
he did well, and then got to qualifiers, and he literally came dead last. But
Do you reckon if you had to pick one sport
Yep.
for you to be at the Olympics for, what would you pick?
the Olympics suck, but it would be basketball.
Oh yeah, you could probably get on Team Australia if you really tried.
Oh, thanks, man. What a guy. I've got 2 bad knees, but
You
Joe
reckon-
reckons Joe's backing me
You
in.
reckon we can get
Maybe
on Team
you could go-
Australia?
Me and Ben Simmons.
You think
running-
we can get on Team
Okay,
Australia?
If Jake devoted the rest of his life and had good knees, like and it was the only thing he did, I think you could get.
People
on.
have been devoting their lives since I was 6 years old to that, and
Yeah.
they've never been injured in a 6'6", and they're not on the Australian.
Man, I can't walk down the hall without hearing my knees pop.
All right. Sorry for trying to hype up Jake.
But I
No,
can,
Jake
maybe-
can do it. Next year, watch this space.
can shoot free throws
See-
better than Ben Simmons. Let's just Ben Simmons. The NBA finals, the NBA playoffs are on as well. That's happening in the
Yeah.
sporting world.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons basically got booed out of the arena. Bloke can't shoot.
Ben
to save
Simmons
his
is
life.
Aussie boy.
That's
He's
what I
scared
don't
to
get.
shoot. He's scared to shoot.
He's from Melbourne, right? Or
Yeah,
Sydney?
yeah.
Melbourne.
Lovely guy. We can't wait. He's a big fan of the
He's
podcast.
a baller. Everyone knows him. He used to date Kendall Jenner.
Another fan of the podcast.
Kendall.
In more recent news, the Tour de France is on,
Yes.
which is the cycling, the pedal.
The tour de fridge.
Where is that?
I think they do it in Germany.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in Spain. Espanol? Is it in Espanol? Nonetheless.
Anyway, who won? Who lost?
Yeah, surely
it
everyone's
goes-
seen this video.
It goes for
It's
a
gone
while.
viral.
It goes for a while. We're good at this. Could be our next thing. We're good at the chick at the footy chucked up that "Marry Me,
That sign?
Dusty" sign.
Yeah.
Yep.
We fucking built that out. That was a funny meme.
Yep.
We did the sign guy meme.
Yep.
I think the next meme we do is this chick getting smacked over the fucking face.
So what
with a-
happened? What
With a
happened?
few bikes. So essentially, we're there at Tour de France. Something that I can't fathom about the Tour de France is how close they all ride together.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Like, chill out.
Yeah. Fact.
But like bikes aren't that finite. They're not that small.
Their ones are though.
But even still, you got your whole body is on this thing, and like the wheels are so close to each other.
And
And they're riding. They couldn't be any closer, and they're just like doing
Is
this.
the amount of drugs that those guys are on? How do they do it?
They're just doing these funny little shuffles, right? For whatever reason, if you ever see, like, there's some funny highlights over the years where there's like dumb punters who just like jump on the road and they try and like wave the camera down and I don't know, get involved.
Yeah.
But I've never seen someone.
And they hold out like drinks and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's more
Like they do
marathons.
dumb shit, but no one's ever been as dumb as this woman
Yeah,
who
this
jumped
was-
in front of everyone with
Yeah.
a sign that apparently said, like, equivalent to, it was in French or Espanol, and it essentially said, "Hi, mum and hi, nan and grandpa" or something.
Oh, like you're at the when you go to like
Shouting
the
out
footy
the
and
game.
you're like, oh, I've got to be on the TV, so I'll put
Yeah,
it for
yeah.
the-
Yeah. And so she's done that.
Well, I'm sure they've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
whole world
then
has.
she's then proceeded to sort of.
She's holding it pretty far out.
She's far out. She's in the middle of the road, man. It's like she didn't know. Firstly, you know the bike riders are coming because the camera's coming. So you've seen the
Yeah.
bikes, you've seen the camera, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to get involved.
Was it early days in the race?
The first day,
I mean, like, it takes over days.
yeah.
They
welcome to the
ride for
tour.
multiple days.
Yeah, for like weeks, isn't
What?
it? I think it's multiple.
Do they have breaks?
Yeah, they stop.
Yeah, they have stops overnight.
Oh, wait, so they're like, everyone stop and they have to break, and then everyone gets off and leaves
No,
their bike.
it's like okay, and I don't know this, but I think they get to a place.
Yeah, they have like a pole position, so they get to
On
a
it.
certain certain spot,
Yep.
and then whoever's whoever's winning that day sort of becomes the They then
They
start-
become the Tour de French for the fans.
Ah,
Tour de Now you got
Again.
me saying it.
Question without notice. I'm sure someone on TikTok's gonna shit on us and tell us we
Tell
need
us
to get
to
our
die.
heads cracked in or something.
oh well. We're used to it.
But essentially, this woman's jumped on them in the middle of the road with a sign and has been clobbered by the first bike rider. And essentially, when they're all so close to one another, when one goes down,
They're all going down.
The rest follow suit pretty quickly.
That first guy went down, got his head like smashed.
Yeah, because it is funny because they all see what's going on, right?
And you fall to the side when you're on a bike. You fall sideways, and your head just gets munted. By
Well,
everyone
the
else.
thing is, that's the thing. It is funny because they are riding relatively fast as
Fast.
well. Like
These-
it doesn't
Of
looks
course.
really slow, but trust me,
That's because they're all going at that speed.
yeah, unlike what your thoughts are, elite athletes are actually elite, and we can't just join them at any point
Oh,
at the Olympics.
we
and
tried
whatnot.
really hard and followed our dream.
I mean, it's fair
So
enough.
essentially, yeah, one goes down, and then the rest go down.
It's like
and
dominoes.
It sort of becomes quite a comedic thing because it's like, well, you can see what's going on. Just like jump off your bike for a bit, but they never seem to. They always just seem to fall and then fall and
Do
then
they
fall.
have-
And then it's just a
Yeah.
wall. You've just got a wall of bike riders.
Bodies.
Do these
Yeah.
guys have those shoes where they like
The clip clap shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's why they can't get off. I think they have to clip clap their.
clap them off?
Yeah.
Seemed like a great idea when you were getting on the bike, didn't it?
Yeah.
What, my favorite part of that video is the chick. She gets like, because she stops
She gets
them.
absolutely
She
murdered.
gets spun.
Yeah,
back.
man. She
You know,
gets,
she-
knocked
knocked out.
She's
fled.
she's fled the country,
Yeah.
and I think
Oh, really?
Tour de France is trying to sue her for damages.
Yeah, 100%. Because
Oh.
man, it's the race of the year.
Yeah, it's the bike race.
It's equivalent to someone running out onto like the NBA Game 7 of the NBA Finals and just punching people, just running around, just
Punching LeBron in the
just
nose.
punch people,
beating everyone
and then
up.
trying to wave to their nan on the camera. That's essentially what she's done. Not Flash.
Where's
not
she
Flash.
gone?
No one knows. No
knows.
one knows.
Damn.
No one knows.
I wonder. Damn, that's actually kind of cool.
How embarrassed would you? Like, oh, how was
We
your
could
trip
make
to
movies out of
France?
this
Yeah.
Oh, pretty quiet.
shit. Not much. Yeah.
Not much went on.
See the race? Oh, was it on?
What race?
Closer to home,
Here we
in
go.
Perth particularly, COVID has reared its ugly head once more.
His head.
We back and back.
We're in lockdown.
Yeah.
For those playing along
Lockdown right
at
now.
home, and trust me, that's all you'll be playing at the moment. Is at home because you're not allowed to go out.
All our Friday fans will be listening to this in lockdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations, welcome.
If you're a fake fan, enjoy not being in lockdown.
Yeah.
To predictions. It's obviously we're doing it Tuesday night. We were going to record last night on the Monday night, and then we actually pulled up stumps when the McGowan presser happened, and we were like, you know what? Let's
Let's crack open a few beers and we'll do it tomorrow night.
let's just chill, let this one sink in, and then we can go from there.
Yeah.
So we've got 3 days up our hands before I think it ends Friday midnight. I think
Saturday,
It
12:01. Yeah.
Perfect time for Metro Saturday night, lads.
ends. So what do we think?
think
What
that's
predictions between now and then? Are we going to be in lockdown for? Basically, is anyone else going to get it? And then he's going to be like, you know what, we're going to do it for another week, or is it going to be like, you know what, you bloody ripper, let's just kick on.
I think we'll be kicking on.
So you reckon no one else gets it, and we'll just be like,
I reckon we're kicking on. Did anyone get it today?
no.
No.
No, I reckon we're fine.
I heard so many, like, you hear all the rumors about, oh, these people have got it and we're okay. Oh, it's all gonna, oh, they haven't told us about these cases, but it's
Yeah.
happening.
I reckon everything will stay shut like this weekend. Masks will stick around.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
my biggest thing is like,
Yeah.
I would prefer to be in lockdown than have to wear a mask in normal life. I just don't like the whole mask.
Yeah.
You can just stay at home.
They're annoying.
No, but I can't work from home. Like you got to
Yeah.
go into
Oh,
work
yeah.
and all that shit. But essentially, where was I? What was I going to say? Oh, one of the boys at work the other day, he finds it really funny. He's an English bloke,
Yeah.
loveliest guy.
A pom?
Yeah, and then
If we're saying that.
we're not. You are.
Maybe bleep it.
And then, and essentially, he was just like, it's funny in Australia because obviously he's from England, and we've got Tommy Corky. Shout out to Tommy Corky, who's living in England. He's living through some of the toughest times that England have ever been a part of. He's jumped from Perth, lovely old Perth, and he's
Yeah.
gone and endured all that. So
Rookie mistake.
props to him. On the other side of things, man from work, from England, he's in Australia.
Smart man.
He's been here for years. He hasn't just come over just to escape.
Still smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
facts.
better
Just
than England.
always better. Essentially, he goes, it's funny in Australia. Like, we, in Perth in particular, we seem to get like one bloke or two blokes who get it. And then they proceed to go on like a genuine bender through the city.
Bloody
And they'll,
hell yeah.
they'll go to like IKEA and they'll go to the nightclubs and they'll go to bars and they'll go to clubs and they'll just basically
Hit the gym.
they'll see as many people as they possibly can. Or better yet, they'll become Uber drivers and they'll literally deliver food to as many people as possible. And they have the most contagious thing that's going around.
Yeah.
And then after 3 days of literally almost meeting every person in Perth, McGowan goes, and there was no cases somehow. So
Yeah.
back we are together.
Yeah,
I'll
like,
just keep hanging out.
Mum was saying like that the first chick's husband doesn't have it,
Yeah.
but some chick she walked past at the gym has it.
How does
Yeah,
that- how
I
does that
heard
make
that
sense?
there was like a case.
Is she having an affair?
With the chick at the
Ooh,
gym.
yeah, the chick at the gym. Yeah, we walked past each other, if you know what I mean.
And had sex.
Was there? Oh, it's interesting because now this new one, the Delta.
The Delta.
The Delta Goodrum.
My question is, when COVID first started, it wasn't COVID, it was coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Everyone immediately as it happened.
Jack's wearing the Corona hat tonight.
Yeah. Immediately as it happened, everyone went, "That's not going to be good for the beer."
Yeah, everyone was
No.
like, "Oh, Corona." Love the
When
beer."
it happened, there was a survey in America,
Yep.
and 38% of people who responded to the survey said that they would not buy the Corona beer
Oh, really?
That's just.
because they're stupid.
Is it because it's is it because yeah, that's essentially I don't understand. It has the same name. They have to be linked. But that's also funny because it's during that period where Trump was doing his thing. It's a Mexican beer. So that
They
30,
might be anti-Mexican.
yeah,
to
that could
begin
just
with.
be that 30% of the crew. So that's
Bet they're not listening to Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, fuck.
yeah, we dropped that out.
Oh. No, Joe's
Joe, I thought you were a big
Joe.
fan. I thought you were a big fan.
Are we gonna give context?
My thing is the Delta. no way. The Delta. What is it? What do they call
The
it?
Delta
Strain.
strain.
The Delta strain.
The Delta strain. When Delta does a big lunge and hurts her leg.
Yeah. It's,
I've Delta strained my ankle.
my thing. Okay, so for example, Prince passed away. His music went through the roof.
Boom,
Mac
boom,
Miller.
boom.
I'd never heard of Mac Miller prior to him dying.
Me neither.
I love Mac Miller now.
Yeah.
Will the same thing happen to our lovely Delta?
The Delta.
Now that the Delta
dead.
strain's killing.
dead.
No,
Can you imagine?
Oh,
she died from the Delta strain.
Oh my god.
Goodrum. It's Goodrum. She's dead.
Essentially, what I'm thinking is that when famous people die,
Yep. They go big.
they go big.
Everyone's talking about it. It's great advertising.
So when everyone's talking about the Delta strain,
Yep.
surely her sales on Spotify, her downloads on Spotify, they're on the
I
up.
went on her Spotify yesterday.
They going up? Yeah, so did I.
I clicked on a few songs just because I was like,
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
so living on top of the world.
Yeah.
The
it
Delta
slap?
strain,
Banger.
mate. It's living on top of the world right now. Tell you that much for free.
No.
Yeah, Delta, like, is she a singer? Oh, the only thing I remember
She's on
from,
the chair one.
yeah, she's on the chair, and the only thing
the voice. I
The
think
voice.
they call it.
the only thing
The
She's on the chair.
the chair.
At the
She's not on
doctor's-
it anymore.
The only thing I remember about her is
Bad
that ad
publicity.
where it's like so good, like the milk thing.
Oh yeah,
Delta so goodrum.
yeah.
Such a good ad.
I don't know
Anyway,
that she'll be. Maybe she'll be on the new COVID ads.
Yeah.
The Delta strain. It's not
The
so.
Delta
It's not so
strain.
good.
So
Drew.
good. Boys, I came back from Margaret River.
Congrats.
Luckily, I fueled up while I was down there
Because
because on the Wednesday, petrol, $1.70.
Yeah, petrol's getting expensive again. There was a period where petrol was cheap.
yeah.
Remember when it was? I think that
Last
was when
year.
the
I
COVID
remember
stuff.
back when like I used to before I driving past the thing, it was like 0.90,
Whoa.
0.93.
Yeah. It
Now
used
it's
to be
like
that cheap.
120.
Yeah,
It
like
did
a
used to be
year
that
ago,
cheap.
there was
the
the
fuck?
COVID thing, and there was also like an oil war in the Middle East or something.
Yeah.
Bring it back.
It was great for me though.
Yeah.
Bring back the oil.
Bring back
the
the oil
great oil war of 2020.
Fuck.
Yeah, $1.70. And you might be thinking, hey, is that on the expensive stuff?
Nah, that's
No,
that's the
because I
cheap.
don't look at the expensive stuff.
Me
My
neither.
thing is, does anyone look at the expensive?
Car guys do.
No one
Yeah.
looks at these.
They're a different breed.
Yeah.
So
what
you've
even
got-
is the expensive?
You've
fuel?
got the. Oh, this is going to get us in so much strife. You've got the cheap stuff, which is the ULP,
Yep.
91 unleaded.
93,
Yep.
and then 95. 95?
97,
97.
I feel like there's one.
Is there 4?
Why is they?
No, one of them is Diesel.
Huh?
Giselle.
Why are they in the?
Dizzle.
Which Dad said no, don't use that.
Don't use Dizzle.
Why are they in like the 90 range as well?
So many questions.
So it has to do with the length of the string of carbon.
Actually,
I'm pretty sure.
such a
We
nerd.
learn about it in
Such a nerd.
chemistry.
Oh my! So what is
Not
the?
just good looks.
Okay, well you sound like the expert. Why would you use 95, 97 rather than using the 91?
Yeah, good
Yeah.
question.
Why is it more expensive?
Do you learn about that in
Unsure.
fucking
I
chemistry
do
chat?
know, but I'm not sure if this is real. If you read on the the things that like the handles or whatever,
Yeah.
on the later ones, they're like, oh, it cleans your engine as well.
Yeah, there's
Like,
already
They put
in
soap
fucking,
in it.
Are they putting detergent in
Yeah.
there?
What the fuck?
yeah.
That's
There's little men in
I
there.
don't know.
There's little men in there just going. Oh,
Because some people I
Nice
know
and
are
hell.
like they'll get the cheap one,
Yeah.
but then like
it's
once
not
a
cheap. It's
once a
not,
month or
it's by no
whatever.
means cheap.
Yeah.
once a month or whatever, they'll run it through with the
Mum said to
the
do
big
that.
one.
I was like,
Once a month, I fill up like every 2 weeks. I'm not every 3
I
weeks.
ain't got that type of
sometimes.
economic status.
I don't know anyone that uses the
The upper echelons.
Yeah.
the 95, 97s.
Must
Oh,
be nice.
But when you do talk to people about them, and they're like a car guy, you'd be like, oh yeah, always get that. Yeah, it cleans the engine.
Is that what they say?
Yeah, no, then I'm agreeing with them. Oh yeah, I would never put 91 in my car.
So that's how you talk to them.
No, thank you.
I've always wanted to know. We need
Yeah.
a handbook on car guys. I've been driving for 5 years maybe now.
Yeah, I've been.
I've
driving
used
for a
it
year.
once.
How was it? Did you feel the difference?
So let me take you back. So I'm going to say it. I'm a Caltex stan. There's one right down there.
Caltex.
There was one right near our old house.
Yep.
Caltex is my brand. Caltex. Fuel your car today.
Cha-ching. Bang bang. Our first sponsor.
We've asked for an oil war 3 minutes ago. And
Hey,
now-
look, petrol's expensive, man. I need to get these discounts. Anyway, so I go to Caltex.
Joe just got 0.3 cents off his.
That's another weird thing they do with the specials.
Oh, I don't fucking do that.
Why they
What's
do
the
that?
point,
It's like,
bro?
yeah, you
Yeah.
can get 0.3% off 3 cents. It's literally cents. It's you get 3 cents off per litre. It's like,
Shit's
so
like
how much
50
is that?
bucks.
Is that like $4? It literally works out to be like $4. And
I
like,
think
you know what?
it would be less.
Yeah, it depends how much you get in,
0.3
obviously,
cents.
but
No, 3 cents.
no, it's not 0.
3 cents.
Yeah.
But nevertheless,
$0.3.
you need
Here we go.
3 divided by
Live math.
100 divided by 3, 33. So you need
30, yep. He's
33
getting there.
liters
Yep.
to take $1 off.
Yep, 99 cents, but yep. Yeah, because Mum's always like,
I don't know how many. I think
It'll be
take,
like
Mum's
$1.
always like, take my Woolies card. Take it.
Yeah.
Mum.
take it.
I would have said
I'm
you.
doing all right, actually.
Don't need to save.
I mean, I'm only getting the cheap stuff, but still.
Don't need to
That's
save
just
$1.60.
So
I don't think you can save. I don't think you save the cheap. I don't think you save the 3 cents per litre on the expensive stuff either.
Oh, that's,
what?
That's how they get you.
I think so. I think that's another little
Shit.
element to it.
Anyway, so at
On the
Caltex,
watered down.
at my Caltex, my G. So the
Watered
cheap
down.
there is the yellow pump.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right,
Course.
you go there, yellow pump, fill it up,
Yep.
put the pump back,
Yep.
go pay.
Yep.
That's my routine. Every Monday, that's what I do. Yellow pump it up.
Every Monday.
Go and
Tuesday.
pay.
Tuesday's cheap. actually.
Maybe every 2. Yeah, Tuesday.
It used to be
Sounds
Monday.
like your routine's just gone out the window.
Did
pretty
you notice
quickly
that
there.
it used to be Monday?
Yeah,
for
you used to.
cheap?
And then
now it's
they
Tuesday.
tried to pull a Swifty on us. Joe, as an inside man at Caltex, why is that?
So I've heard that the reason is that
Oh, this.
the day that it's expensive is the day that they get the fuel.
Oh.
So,
So it's fresh fuel.
Freshly watered
But
down.
also like they
freshly soaped up.
when you get to the end, it's like they need to get rid of it. Although I think it's all lies. I don't think this is true.
Yeah,
My
that
question
shit's
Because how
is-
is
so
every
sus.
petrol place getting petrol on the same day?
Facts.
The big question is, do you prefer your petrol with or without pulp? That's my
That is a
that's my
great
question.
But basically, so I go to Caltex, yellow pump. It's a Tuesday. Fuck it. I fill up. That's my routine forever. One day I go to
A different
a different
don't name them.
unnamed
Don't name them.
Shell.
unnamed brand.
Shell. Yep.
That
Go
wasn't it. Anyway, I go there. Grab the fucking the yellow pump.
Yep.
Yep.
Fill it up.
Yep.
Whistling away. I'm doing my thing.
Oh, nice.
It's a Tuesday. I'm getting petrol.
Yep.
Put it back. Go in to pay.
What the
Fuck, that was expensive.
Oh, that's how they get you.
Oh, that's smart.
Come back.
Oh, it was
Their
the
yellow pump is
They
the
switch it
expensive
up.
one.
Oh.
That's smart.
Joe's
I
the
was like-
you're the smartest man on the panel. If they got you, they can get
They can get anyone. That's how they're making their money. Bloody
Yeah.
unnamed
Wait,
petrol.
was it on like the left? Because usually
It was in this. Oh, maybe
cheap's on the left or in the middle. Because Diesel
Maybe
might be on the left.
Cheap's always on the left, isn't it?
I don't know. Roughly.
Isn't it? All right.
Stage left usually.
Stage left.
More
Yeah,
often
it
than
is
not.
stage left. But yeah, that's how they get you. So it's a thing that you want to watch out. Always check your labels before you put your petrol in. Always go to Caltex. It's a great family business. And, you know, it's really the best petrol around. Even if you get the cheap stuff at Caltex, it's the quality stuff.
It's that good water.
All right, boys. A couple of weeks ago, I came to you with a bit of a conundrum.
A conundrum.
It was a matter of
A song conundrum.
what? I'd heard a song at a party,
Oh, must be nice.
and it was a song that I was familiar with,
Yeah.
but I didn't necessarily know what the song was called. Right?
All right. So what'd you do about it?
Well, I came to the panel. I came to the boys. I came to the pack.
pod.
I came to the pod, and I came to the pack.
Yep.
And I basically asked. I basically had a song, Sleuth. We've spent such a period of
Was
time.
that the song you were looking for?
We spent such a period of time trying to find that little sting. I don't reckon it was worth it. What do you reckon? It'll stick around though.
I thought
Funny
maybe
as fuck.
don't. I think when you introduce it next time, maybe go like, and it's time for, and then play the whole thing, and then say songs like, no,
We'll do it one more time. Yeah,
Oh,
we'll
here we
get,
go.
okay,
we'll get it perfect, okay?
Okay,
Take
a
two.
peek behind the foreskin. All right. So essentially, I found a song a couple of weeks ago, and now we're going to bring back the segment. Which is the song Sleuth. Which is the
Play it
song.
off.
It's so long. It's just
Nice,
it's
though.
potentially too long.
What do they use?
In
that
a
in?
really
I've heard that before, but where?
Probably in like an angelic movie.
I think it's
Yeah.
the progression it follows is a very famous one. It's Canon and D by
Oh, see
What
now you
the
know,
fuck?
he knows all about the music now, but he didn't know about it a couple of weeks ago. Which brings us to our next point.
Yep.
We're going to take it back to when I brought up that exact little area. And it starts with like a piano riff, and then it's like quite a high pitch.
Just like every other song.
Okay, we'll write down the clues.
It's like a nah, nah, nah. That's so bad. I can't.
So piano riff. Is it keys or are they chords? So are they like da 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 da, or is it like
No. It's like yeah. It's like do do do.
All right,
Black
And
skinhead.
it's real pacey. No, but it's like quite a highfalutin type singer.
because
It's
you
quite
described
it's a male, but he sounds a bit female, like high pitch.
male. So what would that be, Riley? A falsetto?
Yeah.
And I think like the opening lyrics are
Which is normally a good one. You know, you can
These will
search
help.
lyrics in Spotify now.
but these are the thing. It's not those lyrics, so I don't even know.
Jake loves to do the do it
Incorrect lyrics.
yourself.
What
The carpool karaoke sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Song Mad Libs.
It's three big piano chords. It's like the same one, bang bang bang, and it's a bit of a party like dancey type song. I don't know what it's just like a high pitch. Like I don't know if they're saying like I want to love you.
Oh, that's a good clue.
I want to love you.
One. It's 100%. It's like a real Triple J type thing. Could have been like
Ocean Alley.
I don't know who that is. Who else is there that's like
Tame Impala.
Not
yeah, a
Tame
bit
Impala.
more jazzy, a bit more like highfalutin than them.
Highfalutin.
Yeah,
don't
like
know
they're
what
like
that
they're
I need to get a definition of that one.
like real like girly pop, but they're obviously guys. Like, and so that's where we were a couple of weeks ago. Presented you the
Yep.
song.
How have we developed?
Hearing back, I was bang on the money.
Yeah?
A lot of the stuff that
Were
I
you?
had said. Well, have I told you what the song is now?
Yeah.
Would you agree?
It's hard to decipher at the time though.
So the song is the piano chords, tick.
Yeah.
It's
Did you get them correct?
didn't name the chords.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Then there was an element of I Want to Love You, which was the lyric involved. Now
Yep.
that wasn't right, bang on, but it was along the same vein.
Okay.
And then it was sung by a group of men who sound a little bit like
They're women.
They're not men.
Uh-huh.
Now, shout out to Abby. Abby sent me a heap of messages on throughout the weeks.
Because it's her party where we
Yeah, it was. That's
heard
right.
the song.
And she sent me a whole heap of messages, basically trying to sleuth the song for me and work
Trying to
out
find it out what
work
it
out
was.
exactly what it was.
And did
Now-
we found out.
Boys,
We've got it.
I'd like to just basically tell you what it was,
Here we go.
and then we'll play it. You mentioned a few bands.
Yeah.
Which ones did you go with?
Ocean Alley. I think.
It's Tame Impala.
Tame Impala and Ocean Alley. Neither of them. It's actually the Jungle Giants. Heavy Hearted. Now it's this bit here.
Have I ever turned you on? Have I ever done you wrong?
Does sound like a banger.
Ever since your mind?
Now that's it.
That's it.
That was the bit that I thought
That you
of.
said.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, that bit.
Yeah. Could you tell? That was the chords.
Yeah.
Have you
And that
felt love?
Yeah. I want to love you. Dun,
yeah.
dun. Yeah, we just heard that right now, I think.
I want. I mean, you did well to do it.
that
You
was
did well to
was
get
that an
Abby to find the
yeah,
song
did
for
Abby
you.
send that to you?
So the thing is, Abby didn't find the song. What happened and what will essentially
Shocker.
be the beginning of what we're going to be basically calling the second ever. The second ever song sleuth.
That was good timing, that one.
Now I was sitting here before,
Yep.
earlier in the week,
Oh,
and I
no.
heard another song at another party.
It's happened again.
on
Mr.
the
Party goer.
Yeah,
Popular.
on the Friday night, I heard another song and I was like, "Oh my god, I think I know this song." Right
Yep.
now, in searching for that song, I went through the same list of a few bands and was like, it has their sort of vibe to it. Again,
Similar vibes.
it's
to
a bit of
the
a-
Jungle Giants.
it's a bit of a Triple J type setup.
Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
You don't listen too often.
no, never, never have I turned you on.
That's the line.
I think that was
That
the
would have
lyric.
come in
Little bit of
handy.
intertextual
weeks ago.
referencing.
I think that was the lyric.
Yeah.
Now
You've got another one. Do ya?
I do.
Do you really?
So I've cracked the first code,
Yep.
and so no one wins. And I'm bringing you a brand new one.
Yep.
And I can't. I recorded earlier in the week
Oh no, this is good.
this-
This is so funny.
I recorded earlier in the week the sound of the song.
The melody.
Yeah, because I was looking for it, thought I'd found it, but essentially I'd found the original song.
Didn't
Sleuth
you
song.
try doing this in Shazam? You tried to hum
Yeah,
the
yeah,
melody?
Joe
No,
got
there's
me
a
doing
different
that.
version of Shazam where you're meant to be able to hum.
Oh.
So basically, my question is, do you know the song? This will be easier. It's just the tune of the song. There's no
Okay.
like rogue lyrics. There's no discussion about the band.
Yep. Let's hear it. I want to hear it.
It's this.
Just
This
hum
is
it.
the song. So if you know the song, please put it in the comments. Let me know if this helps at all.
great singing.
Now that should be enough. I
Really
think.
on. Yeah, if someone knows the song.
I feel like that should be enough.
I feel like I've
It
heard
sounds
it on
familiar.
like TikTok.
Yeah, me too.
I have no idea. No, it was definitely a song. And I know the people who I was
Have you
hanging
heard
out
it on
with.
TikTok or
I
Apple?
don't think so. I think it's a genuine song. But again, it's probably by the same Triple J type units, which is
Okay.
like your
100% reckon it's a TikTok.
Ocean Alleys,
Yeah, I think
your
it's a,
Tame Impalas type setup.
If anyone, because it has a very recognizable melody. It's very like
Yeah,
poppy,
and it's
very,
like a. Yeah.
It's like on the tip of my tongue. I
It's
just-
got real coastal vibes. I
And it's
imagine
like-
like driving down the coast and doing that hand thing where you got the hand out the thing.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
like a TikTok where like, it's the lads, it's summer, ice
Yeah.
cold beer.
yeah.
They're making a TikTok.
But thank you to everyone who got in contact regarding the first song, Sleuth.
Yep.
This is the second song, Sleuth.
Let's make it happen. Let's find out what it is.
Let us know. All right, boys, I'm super excited about this next thing.
Hell yeah.
We're debuting. We're always debuting shit on this.
Yeah, man, we're
podcast.
fresh, we're new, we're doing our thing.
Exactly. You can join at any time, and there's always new shit.
Yeah, there's
coming
always
out.
new shit, and you can if we ever do something, it's only ever done once. Apart from the incredible song Sleuth,
Bang bang.
which has made 2 appearances.
The double weaker.
But what we're going to debut now is something that we've been thinking about for quite a bit of time.
Yep.
We have
Not long
2
enough,
weeks.
not long enough to come up with a sting for it. So that'll be coming in the next couple of weeks.
It's been in the works since we've been born.
Yeah, without us knowing, it's sort of been in the works since
Exactly.
we were little boys. But essentially, the decision was made that
Yep.
we need to formalize what essentially is the MacPack Mac-Cabulary,
Exactly.
The Macabulary.
The Macabulary.
which is
A play on words
essentially
for vocabulary.
oh, look at him go!
If you're
It's
struggling.
it's essentially the MacPack's vocabulary,
Bravo.
which we've rebranded as the Macabulary.
The Macabulary.
I think they got it.
So we're essentially going to be going with we'll bring terms to the table that we've
Yep.
either used or we've had sent in.
Or if anyone notices that we say words on the
Yeah.
podcast that is a little bit foreign to them and they want to
They
wonder
ask
what it is.
what it is.
I think
We'll throw
last
it
week
in
on the
the
leftovers,
vocabulary.
I think we went for possibly the Guinness Book of World Records. The amount of times dick cheese has been said on
We're
the
not allowed to
podcast.
say it anymore. Mum's put
Mum was
a
angry
ban.
at that.
Actually-
Yeah, Mum put a ban on dick cheese.
Not angry, but she was like,
Which
less
my
entertained.
doctor did as well. But
Oh,
anyway.
no.
We're debuting a brand new segment. It's the Macabulary.
Should we all come in with a word?
Yeah, so we've all got one word to kick things
Of
off.
course.
Essentially,
We'll
what
give
we're
a
going
bit of backstory and the definition.
essentially we're gonna tell you the word. We're
Yep.
gonna tell you what the word means. Gonna
Cool.
tell you who the originator of the word is.
Yep.
And you're gonna use it in a sentence, right?
Yep.
We're basically then gonna build out a Google Sheets.
Yep. Which will then eventually turn into something special.
Mate, imagine if we can print a book with a
Exactly. A
MacPack
MacPack
Mac-Cabulary
Fucking oath.
of words and terms.
It'll happen. Watch
used.
this space.
Now they're not gonna. The cool thing about the Macabulary is we're throwing the rules out of the window a bit, right?
Fucking oath.
It's not in
Doesn't-
alphabetical order. It's in order in which we enter them.
Order of appearance, baby.
Yeah. Now the first one I'm going to bring to the table.
Here we go. It's
Comes-
a classic. We've been saying it for the last few weeks on the potty.
Yeah, we have. If you've been listening tightly, you would have noticed. It's a term that we were sort of given by a friend of Dad's.
Yeah.
When-
Lifelong
A
friend.
family friend.
Probably before you were even born. I think I
Yeah,
used to get the
100%.
term when I was like 3 or
Yeah.
4, right?
Oh, you lucky duck.
The term comes from a young. He's not super young. His dad's mate, so he's like in his 50s.
Yep.
Italian dude
Yep.
goes by Pat
Yep.
Borelli,
Yeah.
or as we know him as
Pat McGundy.
Pat McGundy,
What
which
the fuck?
doesn't make any sense either, but that's his name. And it's always been his name to
That's
us.
just what Dad calls him. Sorry. Is it?
His name,
So,
our name to him,
Yep.
has always been every greeting we've ever had.
Yep.
G'day, brother Mingos.
Brother Mingo.
And he'd
Mingo,
dap
what
you
a-
up,
it's
and
a
he'd give you the hot high five.
Yep. And then.
And then he'd pretend you'd broken his hand with how
You'd
hard
go,
you'd hit. Yeah, he'd go,
Yeah.
oh, you got me. And
It's
we were
just
like
like when we were
3-year-old
like 3,
kids.
yeah.
So entertaining every time.
And it was
never
just,
saw it coming.
it's just so good because there's brother. Everyone goes by brother.
Yeah, anyone can get a brother.
But
Yeah.
brother Mingo.
I've never heard it before. And
No
then
one has ever. I've been alive for
He
24
invented it.
years. No one else has
I've
ever.
said it with my mates a few times. So now
do they say it back?
A few of them do, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, like one.
it's growing.
Like
The vocabulary's growing.
Yeah.
It's
It's
being
it's a
born.
fun word to say.
It's such a fun word to say. I said it to someone at work today in like our chat.
yeah.
It's like, thanks so much, brother Mingo. And then you just let it sit, and you're just like, oh,
Oopsie.
Put out a teaser.
we're
It's a
debuting
classic.
the brother Mingo.
Brother Mingo.
Comes from Pat Borelli, or as our man, Pat
Gundy.
McGundy.
Joy boy, you go on?
I do have one.
So that's our first entry.
There
No,
we go.
we didn't explain. So we've explained what it is.
Yep.
Have we explained? We've named it. We've given it an origin story.
And definition.
Now we need to use it in a sentence.
All right.
Hey, brother Mingo.
Hey, brother Mingo, what's up?
There you go. That's
it.
That's all you
It's
need.
Hey, brother Mingo, what's up?
Yeah, it's one step further. You can go, hey, you're like, hey, bro.
Yeah.
No,
which is you're trying to be cool.
Boring.
Brother Mingo.
boring.
You have so much confidence if you come into a chat and you're like, brother Mingo.
Yeah, especially because you can. The brother part becomes the less emphasized element. It's
Yeah,
brother, and then you just want to get to the Mingo. You want to get to the brother Mingo, and you can really hang and hold on. To
Yeah.
it.
It's like calling someone a bro, but with more love, with more fun.
With
Yeah.
more Mingo.
Love
more
is
Mingo.
love is the Mingo.
Exactly.
You got your brother, and then there's the love element, which is the Mingo.
Exactly.
Now, brother Mingo, what have you got?
On to the next word. So this word, I think we may have discussed it briefly on the pod before.
Exciting.
But the word is wumbo.
One
Yes, we have.
It's a classic.
We have. Now, Wumbo came from. I'll let you go.
We've explained this on the potty before.
So it came from a dear friend of ours, none other than SpongeBob SquarePants.
Did it?
Yeah. So where
I thought you come up with it.
Nah, Joe came up with it.
where wumbo comes from
Yeah.
is a SpongeBob episode where Patrick and SpongeBob get Mermaid Man's belt,
Yep.
and then he's accidentally. So the belt is an M, and then he's accidentally shrink-raying people,
Yep.
basically.
Okay.
And then SpongeBob's like, oh no, like I'm, making all these things small. I don't know how to change it.
Yeah.
And Patrick's like, why don't you turn it to the wumbo setting
Oh.
to make things bigger?
It was
It
on
just
the it was
means-
on the Mingo
So then
setting.
if he
Yep.
flips the belt around so it looks like a W,
Yep.
it then makes things big.
Right.
But we used it in a completely
we
other
used
context. It the definition we kind of gave it is random, essentially.
But
Wumbo
also-
means to be
With more size.
It's basically,
Yeah.
but it's flipping it.
charismatic.
It's essentially flipping something on its head. If you're going to Wumbo something, you're flipping it. All the rules go out, and you're flipping it on its head. We use the wombo for when we're playing table tennis.
Yeah, ping pong.
And it's basically basically means there are no longer rules. Like you
It's
can
just
hit,
points. Points all fucking
yeah,
around.
you can hit the ball off the wall. You can do whatever you want. It's
a wombo
wombo
point.
Yeah, it's a wombo point.
It's worth many a points.
So it's basically
wombo
how would you
point-
describe it? How would you describe a wombo?
So the way that our table tennis is set up is the table tennis is there.
No, it just says the term. How would you describe the term? We need to put the term in the
Put a
the
definition
term.
on wombo.
Wombo, it's bigger, it's more extravagant, it's more crazy.
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
I like it. That's good.
Cool.
Good.
I'll go on to my one.
Hit me with it, brother
I've
Mingo.
had some strange ones over the time, and I reckon they'll come back to me. But one that I remember, it's a classic. Sozcat Dean Dog.
Oh.
A classic.
It was
It's a childhood classic of mine.
You're gonna have to tell me what it means because I still don't
No,
know.
if
You
To
you're-
used
be
it-
quite honest,
If you're listening at home, pause the podcast, message us on Instagram with what you think Sozcat Dean Dog means.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
honestly, all right. So Soz obviously means
Yep.
cat. Obviously means feline.
Okay, so they are legitimate.
Dog obviously means dog, a dog.
And
Dean, I think Dean came from
Another one of Dad's mates.
Another one of Dad's mates.
Dino.
I
We
don't
love
know
Dad's
why,
friends.
but I just, as a young child with
Sozcat Dino.
lack
It
of-
definitely did.
lack of brain power, I came in with the saying Sozcat Dean Dog.
Just Joe's lost it.
And it essentially, I guess I used it in a way that was, it's apologizing, but not really meaning it. It's like, Sozcat Dean Dog. Or like, it's like something happens, like for example, like you accidentally like grab a chip out of like a
Yeah, that's
Lucy's
right.
that, say Jake called Lucy's and I grabbed a Lucy. And Jake
What
was like,
Lucy's? We have to
what
add
the fuck?
Lucy's. Hey, Lucy's. You can't just drop Lucy's in. No one knows
Feel
what
like I'm-
Lucy's.
Oh,
I
really?
don't think so. I think Lucy's is a term that I coined.
fuck off.
Lucy's?
It
What are
might be.
Lucy's, Joe?
The chips, everyone knows what Lucy's are.
I don't think so.
Ah,
People
yeah.
call them like bag chips. No one
Yeah.
calls them Lucy's. Pretty sure that's a
Lucy's are when there's like extra chips
well,
from a Macca's.
unprecedented. We're getting a fourth term. Finish up with your one.
Alright, so say that happens and Jake's having a hissy fit about it. I'm like, Sozcat Dean Dog.
Hissy fit.
It's basically you're doing antics
And
and
it-
you're apologizing without actually meaning it.
It evolved a little bit. I do go with a little bit of a Sozcat Dean Diggity sometimes. When I'm feeling lit. After a few beers, you get into the Sozcat Dean Diggities.
Do you
the
say it
diggities.
often now that you're an adult?
Nah, haven't said it in ages.
It's sort of like
Sozcat Dean Dog, but I said it all the time.
it's sort of like so sad, too bad.
It used to just be Sozcat.
yeah.
But then it became Sozcat Dino. It was never dog. I don't remember dog.
Sozcat Dino. Yeah.
It was never dog.
Maybe.
I think it was Sozcat Dino.
yeah.
It was Sozcat
Oh,
Dino.
yeah. So we'll go with Sozcat Dino. We'll lock that in.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Well, there's 3 evolutions. You can choose when to use them.
So that's our third term. So there's 1, 2, 3.
Bang.
And we'll finish it up by basically just as you've accidentally dropped one.
Yep.
Lucy's. I don't think anyone uses the term Lucy's. Lucy's are bag chips. Lucy's are chips of the Macca's pack that fall out and they're just loose in the bag. They're your
Yeah.
Lucy's. So
Much
really,
like calling
Macca's.
shotgun, you have to call the
yeah, you have to call the Lucy's.
Then you get all of them.
Now
No
you
matter,
can't-
no
you
matter
can't-
how it happens.
Yeah, you can't call the Lucy's until the bag is in play.
Yep.
There's a bit of an underlying rule where it's like if you paid, you get the Lucy's, but it's up for debate.
If the parents are paying,
Yeah, then
up
it's-
for grabs.
Oh
Obviously,
yeah,
No parent
And there
gets
can't
Lucy's.
be
Come on.
any like grabbing someone's chips and
no, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't deliberately
None of
knock.
that.
You can't deliberately knock.
you play the game in good spirits.
Yeah. So origin for Lucy's. I'm gonna say me. Origin
Righto.
story for Lucy's. I'm backing it in.
I reckon there might be some other words from Lucy. So if any of the fans got any,
Yeah.
send them through.
I don't think anyone's heard of Lucy's.
Intrigued to hear.
But anyway, that's the MacPack Macabulary.
Yep.
So ping us in your terms and we'll vet them. We'll have a think about them and we'll begin to include them. Make sure that you do note your respective references.
Yep.
Of
course.
And yeah, provide us with the name of the word, the origin of the word,
Yep.
what the word means, and then use it in a sentence.
Easy peasy.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the MacPack Macabulary.
Boys, we're back with the 60-second segment.
Indeed, we are. We debuted it a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Basically, the strategy behind it is we're running a little bit behind schedule. So we're quickly just going to whip out a topic
Yep.
and see if we can cover it in 60 seconds. Today, the topic is?
That's not really what it is.
What do you mean?
It's more like there's a
Alright,
topic
right.
that some of us want to talk about and the other one doesn't.
It's good to get through.
So we're going to
Like
smash
that.
it out.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Exactly.
All right, boys, what's the topic at hand today?
Olivia Rodrigo's debut album, Sour.
Are you both tackling it?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
That's super exciting.
Wait. Give me a second to compose myself. We've got some dot points written down because we've got a lot to get through.
Your minute starts now.
Radio. So, Olivia Rodrigo, actress, singer on the High School Musical.
High School Musical, the TV show.
Yep.
She's last year made massive waves with her song Driver's License.
Yeah, went
massive.
Went nuts.
It's got
Huge.
800 million listens on Spotify at the moment.
Yeah.
Probably
Half-
going
half
up
as much
we
She's
as
speak.
got a brand new album, Sour, out now.
Riley, what's the Sour about?
It is a breakup album.
Who's it about?
A co-star, Joshua
Bassett.
Bassy boy. What's your favorite song? And
My
least
favorite song has got to be Deja Vu.
Deja Vu. Same.
The
Least
great
favorite.
song.
Least favorite.
We discussed this earlier. There is no least
No
favorite.
bad
Every
songs.
song
No
slaps.
bad songs.
There's sad songs. There's happy songs. It's fucking everything you need.
To be quite honest, I can't wait to see her live.
Me and Riley are going to a club night just Olivia Rodrigo's songs.
Just like the Taylor Swift one a few weeks ago. We're going to her. Her album art is sick. It's so
So
cool.
good.
She's got stickers all over her face. The word
Purple
sour on her
background.
tongue. So fucking.
And now,
lit, bro.
Sour
This
is
is
the
the-
breakup album.
Yep.
But there's something more to come.
There's something big coming.
The happy album. Sweet.
Legends.
Brother Mingos.
Brother Mingos, episode 40 of the MacPack podcast. And
Yes,
it wouldn't be
sir.
a MacPack podcast episode unless we awarded Al. Now, Everyday Hero. Now, this week, well, a couple of weeks ago.
Is this the first? Oh no, not the first.
One of the first ones where we've all been there.
Yeah.
Oh, the dancing kid.
Yep,
Oh,
Dancing
yeah.
Kid got one.
But it's
This
a rare occasion that all three of us are there.
super rare. The fact that we even hang out outside of this room is a super rare occasion.
But we were
That's
hanging
not true.
out.
On this occasion, on this occasion we did. Now, this happened a couple of weeks ago. Obviously, we've had a break where the Lefty Over episode came out.
Lefty overs.
And this is when it went down. So it was a couple Saturday nights ago.
Yeah, we went to go
Saturday
see.
night.
Oh yeah, we went to go see a few comedy shows.
Yeah, we did. Shout out to Sam Campbell, big fan of the MacPack podcast, and Jamoan, who's also an international
Jimmy boy.
listener.
Exactly.
We went and saw Jamoan at Crown, and before we went in, we decided that we were going to... Well,
Get some supper.
the plan was to head in early, get a bit of meal time, either go to Market and Co. or to the lovely MerryWell.
It was a family event. Mum and Dad were there as
Because
well.
I think we were like 7 deep.
Yeah.
6 deep.
Yeah, 6.
And we get there, and it's a lot busier than we first anticipated.
It's always fucking busy at the MerryWell.
And it appears that while the show's on,
Yeah.
and however many thousand people are going to the show,
Yeah.
they've also had the same idea as we have.
It was a good idea.
Yeah, it's a great idea. And so we get there and we're waiting in line, and it's the whole situation's going on where it's like, okay, like we're all lining up, and I was like, this is a massive line, and then the line starts going pretty quick,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, we're on.
Nowadays, there's always a big line just for the COVID scanner.
Yeah,
yeah.
and that's what I thought was going on. Everyone was like, oh, we're all just checking in.
Yep.
We get to the front, and the chick goes, no, this isn't even the line to get in. This is the line to get a text message to say that now you can join the line.
Which is fucked.
Yeah, and we were like, okay, sick. So the show's on in like best part of like 80 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And realistically, we were like, well, how long's that going to be? And they're too hesitant. She can't just be like, like if it was me, I'd be like, you know what? Probably 60 minutes, 70 minutes. You're probably not going to eat. She didn't want to say that. So she was just like, I can't confirm. I can't tell you when. I'm like, well, that...
Doesn't help at
No.
all.
Just say a number.
Yeah.
Say a number and be wrong. That's fine. But don't just tell me nothing. Like, is it
Yeah.
going to be 9 days? Are we going to be out here till fucking Wednesday of next week going, oh, I just wanted a burger. Anyway, she goes, oh, but you can just like walk in there and all the outside area is up for grabs. And I'm like,
Yeah, that was so
No
weird.
man's land
what
outside.
the fuck does that mean? This seems like a weird organisation that you're running where you've got
No
no
tables.
tables, but then it's a free-for-all in the same venue. Anyway, so we take the opportunity and we go for a bit of a wander. The outside area is just as packed. Like, it's full because obviously...
Yeah, people
probably-
standing, drinking, eating, sitting
And she's
down.
probably had the same conversation with them where it's like, we're full. Unless you want to sit outside, in which case we're
Just
sort
go
of
in.
we're sort of empty. And so we're in there and we're
But
just
still
sort of
full.
we're just sort of scouting out
Yeah.
where we can potentially sit. Taylor and I ran across to the Market and Co.
Yeah, so we sort of, the 6 of us had all sort of taken different spots, scouting
Yeah.
our tables, see if anyone's close to leaving.
Yeah, it was a strategic move.
Yeah, we all had different little, what would you
Yeah.
call them? Little spots.
Quadrants.
Yeah. So
We were
gonna-
playing the zone defense on the MerryWell.
Exactly.
and me and Taylor went over to Market Co to see if we could sling a table there. They were in the same position. I was like, nah. No, they actually went one further. They don't have an outside area that you can sort of like chill at. Like it's not a nice place. Like it's like the outside area is not a nice place.
Yeah.
And they were like, oh well, there's no tables inside, but you can eat standing up outside. And I was like,
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
just my bolognese, just like my air bolognese, just gonna eat that out of my fucking palm. How do you manage to do that?
That'd be kind of fun though.
Cutting up a steak while you're leaning
Yeah,
on your
legit.
knee.
Yeah, like paying like $40 for a chicken parmigiana that you're essentially just gonna drop on tiles. Beautiful, beautiful. We head back in, and then we've decided that what we're gonna do is essentially that with burgers around a pot planted area, right?
Yeah, so we had sussed there was a 2-person table,
Yeah.
which Dad has managed to secure.
Yeah.
So,
So
Dad
he was
took
holding
that
down the
just
fort
in
there,
case.
and then we're like, all right,
There's 6 of us.
we'll just order.
See if we
We'll
can take
sort of
shifts
like,
on the table.
yeah, sort of like when you're scuba diving, you're sort of passing the air to each other.
Yeah.
It's like if you really need to cut something, come and have a seat, but otherwise you're standing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there
Cut
was
all
like,
your stuff prior and then go stand up.
Yeah.
and exactly, this is the cutting table, and then jump up and you can eat on the run. But there was also this tree that had bricks around the outside. Which
Yeah,
is
it's sort of like a
exactly-
leaning
Yeah.
zone for your food.
It was also, was it raining that night? Yeah, it pissed down. It was raining.
Not at the time,
No,
luckily.
Yeah.
like an hour after we were eating.
Yeah.
And so we're like, oh, we can just sort of hedge around here.
Yeah.
So we go in to order food, and then I think Taylor was sitting with Dad while we're all trying to order food and drinks. And then,
Dynamic duo.
and then Taylor's seen this pairing of 2 in the corner. And it was a mother and her daughter. And
Yeah.
they're on a long table that would have sat
6
6 to
people.
at least 6, potentially 8 little boys. We're big boys though, so 6. And then she's more or less gone to Dad, why don't you reckon they're waiting for more people? Or you reckon they're just being table
Selfish.
hogs?
Yeah.
It's fair enough. If you're going in there and that's the only table free,
You got to sit
you
down.
gotta
fuck them.
Yeah, sit down, lay on it. As we said earlier, do what Riley did at the furniture shop. Take all your clothes off, lay on the table. No one else will come bug you.
Exactly.
Essentially, Dad's gone over and asked that very question. Are you guys waiting for more people, or is there just the 2 of you? And by the looks of things, they were like, yeah, no, just us. And Dad's like, would you mind? We've got a 2-man table.
Swapsies?
We've got a 2-man table, and we have 6 people, which is that's a couple too many to sit around the 2-man table. You seem to have been occupying a 6-man table.
Yep.
Do you mind if we do a little switchy switch?
trade.
A little swish.
Yep.
The chick was stoked. So yeah, that's fine. That was.
What a legend.
So she comes and bloody perches up.
With the daughter.
on the 2-man table.
Yeah, on the 2-man table, and her husband came like moments later.
Yeah, so
I
then
think that's
they
sort
had...
of the defining thing.
I reckon that was the heroism.
The
They could have been like, oh,
We've actually got 1, yeah. But she worked out because there was one was like the bench spot, and then one was the actual sitting
Yeah,
spot.
and you couldn't squeeze in the sides.
No,
So if daughter and mother squeezed into one little...
to one end,
Yeah,
and then-
on the bench.
and then Big Papa
With a
was on the
little-
other end.
yeah, big papa.
I love it when you call me Big Papa.
And but they were chuffed. So
Yeah, because at the beginning it was like, oh, fair enough. There's 2 of them.
yeah.
But then we saw the dad come in and we saw them squeeze in. And we're like,
They squeezed for us.
they're squeezing.
They're squeezing
for
us.
us.
They were squeezing for us. So we bought them a couple of beveraginos.
Yeah, of course.
Went
Gotta
to
hook
the
'em up.
went to the bar. Went, mate. Thanks so much. Here's a wine. Here's a bloody soda
What's the
water.
cheapest wine you've got?
goon bag, please.
Can I get this watered down?
and laid it out to them? But essentially, they saved our night because we would have had
wouldn't
a
have eaten.
terrible evening.
Do you know where we would have been? McDonald's eating nuggets.
Yeah,
In the fucking
100,
food court.
100%. And mind you, there was no promises there were going to be tables there either.
Yeah, 100%.
But for those
Ah.
people, the lovely lady and the daughter, who basically looked at each other and went, you
and
know
the
what?
husband.
You know what? We can squeeze and we can let Big Papa down the end and he can sit down and just chill out, right?
Fair enough.
Which opened up the floor. It opened up the table
Yeah.
for the MacPack and Co. to slide in, have a lovely little burger for dinner,
It was a great time.
and enjoy the nice atmosphere that was the MerryWell.
It was a very well MerryWell.
Indeed it was. So this week, episode 40's Everyday Hero is the MerryWell behaved patrons
Bravo.
He's had that one on his hand.
who were perched up on that cold winter's evening. So shout out to them, both the lady and the daughter, and even Big Papa as well, because they are episode 40s. Everyday hero. All right, fellas, going to wrap up this week's episode of the MacPack podcast. Episode 40 of the MacPack podcast. And we just wanted to say a massive thank you to... We've got a heap of new listeners, don't we, Junior Boy? We had literally hundreds of thousands of people watch us on TikTok over the last couple of weeks. Are we all good?
Yeah.
What are we all fucking laughing at?
Me and Joe just made eye contact. It was fun.
So yeah, shout out to all of them because we've had a record number of downloads. In May we broke records, and in June we got about halfway through and we smacked May's records as well.
Exactly.
So hashtag growth is
Hashtag
campaign hashtag growth
Scream it from the rooftops.
is definitely happening. So shout out to anyone. Shout out to the day ones because they've been there through the rigmarole of some terrible microphone setups.
Yeah, legends.
And some chaotic periods. So shout out to them and shout out to the gang who are joining us, who have seen us on TikTok and are joining us now.
Welcome.
There's a whole heap of great stuff. Don't just listen to Riley's rave reviews because while it is good,
Classic.
there is a heap of other stuff as well. So start at season 2 and have a rip through there. Speaking of your rave reviews, that was the reason that most of the TikTokers were coming. Because
I'm good.
because
like Raven.
they saw your rave reviews.
I almost didn't go out that
It
night.
was quite entertaining. Wowee.
Glad I did.
Wow.
Boy, oh boy.
Great time.
That's what I say. That's what I say. I always say one thing. And if I only say one thing, it's always the one thing that I say. And the one thing that I say is always the thing that I say. And the thing that I say is,
Yep. Here we go. It better be good.
you don't regret what you do. You regret what you don't do.
I think
Bravo.
the sign lady might have some controversy with that one.
Which
Who?
sign lady?
From the tour.
Oh, facts.
Tour de France.
She's
I
definitely.
think she was
Oh.
forgetting some of the do's.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Potentially. But mate, she'll live to tell the tale. And that's an experience. We're all just experience hunters. The Magnet House reviews.
Yeah.
They went well.
Got a
And
heap of messages from it.
we were pissing ourselves at the time. It was one of the funniest moments I've ever been witness to. Big fan of the show, Bradley Pang,
Legend.
who
of
gets
the
in
game.
contact a fair bit. He's
Love
been a
him.
fan since day one. He's a genuine day
He's
one.
a Friday boy as well.
Yeah, man. Friday, first thing on a Friday. He
Shit.
texted us on the morning at 9:37 on
That's
the
a quick
Friday.
turnaround.
On the Friday
It's
morning.
literally like 20 minutes of not listening.
Yeah,
If you listen to
essentially.
it when it came.
Yeah, at
exactly.
the 8 p.m. release. All right. He's gone. Riley's rave reviews this morning had me in tears. Loving the work, lads. He goes, I went on to say, like, that was the first time that we'd heard that story because you came home
Yep.
the morning of, before we recorded the episode. And I was like, how's your night? He goes, you just wait till we turn the microphones on and I'll let you know then. And Bradley goes, yeah, mate, absolutely love it. That makes it way more authentic.
Exactly.
And it's much funnier hearing the real life reactions that we bring.
Get a hold on to it sometimes.
So shout out to Pangus for getting in contact. Absolute king of the game.
I also had a message from one of my mates from school.
Nice.
He's still at school, year 11 boy.
Oh, yeah.
Declan Cooper. He gave me
Shout
a
out to
message.
Declan Coops.
He said he's been sick. He said, my man, I've been sick over the last week and I've had a look at your MacPack podcast. And I have to say, pretty fucking awesome.
Nice, Deck.
Very funny and entertaining, natural banter, and I can't turn it off. Definitely made my week. The more better, and good job, mate. Keep releasing and say thank you, and good job to the boys.
Oh, what a
Thanks,
legend.
Deck.
Declan
There
Cooper.
you go, Declan.
So hopefully he doesn't have COVID.
Yeah, that's a great point, actually.
But if he did
He
have
said that to
COVID,
me
he's
2
essentially,
hours before lockdown.
he's sort of saying that we've almost cured him of COVID. So
there you
I
go.
think that's what he was saying.
that
yeah.
might be the new
Plot
artwork
twist.
that we get done. The new review,
Yep.
the MacPack review.
A PSA.
Don't worry about your vaccine shot. Just get a
Get a shot of the MacPack.
just get a shot of the MacPack. Boys, it's been an absolute pleasure to sit next to you for episode 40 of the MacPack podcast. Can't believe we've done 40 episodes. We're just getting warmed up. Hashtag growth is well and truly underway.
It's just the beginning.
But until next time, stay safe, stay blessed. But before we go, shout out to Nan. As listeners of the show would probably know by now, we're big fans of our
Of
Nan.
course. A lovely Nan.
And Nan is a big fan of ours.
Exactly.
We've told a few stories about
It's
Nan.
part of the show.
Some of
on
the best
podcast.
ones.
Yeah. And she's always been a big part of our lives. She had a fall a couple of weeks ago where she has broken her She actually broke her arm, which is
Not good news.
She'd never broken an arm before in her whole life.
No.
But yeah, she's done it now, so she can tick that one off the bucket list as well. But essentially, yeah, she's in hospital at the moment.
Sending our prayers, sending our love.
Getting some care done, which isn't an ideal time to be in hospital because we can't can't go see her with all the COVID crap going on. But yes, shout out to Nan. So yeah, keep Nan in your thoughts and prayers for our sake. Hopefully she can get out. She'll be on the mend and she'll be throwing them around like Tyson was once.
Yeah, back in action.
That's our Nan. But until next week, thank you so much for tuning in to everybody.
I want to quickly say sorry for all the coughing tonight.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Jeez, almost got the whooping
Go
cough.
get a COVID test, Ledge.
It's been a shocker. Sorry about that.
Hopefully he's no coughing this time next week. Boys, until then,
Back
stay
in
safe, stay blessed, and always remember to
Go give your mama a hug.
ciao for now, but not forever.